So early Saturday morning, just coming down now. So it's been the first week on plot number 3, also known as my dad's allotment, and we've made some progress. He has certainly, because I've been at work most of the week, so certainly getting there, starting to move, starting to get things cleared. Never an easy job. There's plenty of things we've found on there that obviously will need to go to the tip, but not as many as when we got the first allotments with a bath on it and all sorts of things that we did find. So here's a few pictures, and guys, if you're enjoying the content, make sure to hit that subscribe button and we'll continue the progress with this allotment. So we can see from previous plots we know to start at a certain point. So we started at the bottom of this plot, had a string line across to make sure that we're just clearing one area at a time, making sure we've got all the weeds out. And once we've got all the weeds out, we can make sure that they are covered. So yes, it's a slow process of doing that, turning it over by hand, but you can see that we want to make sure that it has the best chance to start with, without weeds, so we can get into this and decide what we want to do. You can see we gradually work the way up towards the shed, started to move things around. You do constantly feel that you are moving one thing from one place to another. We can see on here we finally have one of those hay bales that we saw in the back of my car in previous weeks, but you'll see that some areas have now been bordered, so the blackberry bushes there have been bordered. We have got all the way up there and it is now covered. And one thing we looked to do at the bottom of the plot was get a little bit of manure where the raspberries are. We've trimmed all those back, they're in, ready to go. But what next? So you can see all change up here at the top. So again, all bordered up around the blackberry bushes. You can see we've got a frame. You'll also see we've just been to get 30 bags of manure from just down the road, so you'll see that in the back of the van. So we're going to get it all covered now. It's nearly all done, so we have covered it all after getting all of the weeds out. So it has been a process, and you will have seen earlier in this video exactly what we did. So we've got a string line across there and gradually worked our way up. So you can see we've just got a final bit to do. We've finally been able to get down here at the same time. So we're going to rake this over on the top, then cover it back up and then finish those bits off there, and then this will be all covered and done. We've still got some more manure down there, you can see in the distance, so we still need to cover some of those beds that my dad is doing right now, and then we've still got to carry on with the chipping. So progress, it is the hard bit of when you do get an allotment. You can see again a lot of allotments are looked after. Again, they've got the beds here, and again sometimes that they are left. That is my neighbour's down there, he's been coming down to start working on that. So again, plenty to do here. We've got some cardboard, which Emily seems to order a million things every single day, so we can see that. And again, we've moved compost bins up here, and these are some strawberry plants that are to go back into the ground. We don't know if they're going to go here, but again, we've cleared that out. Some compost that was left from the previous owners, so again it's all gone down. An old burning bin which I'm sure we'll use. Again, other burning bins and bricks that will go on the coverage. This part right here we haven't done anything with yet though, because we don't know. We can see that there are some trusty rhubarbs coming through. I think that is rhubarb as well, and so we're going to see what comes through here before digging it over, because if it is rhubarb we're going to leave that where it is, and then we've just got to decide what we're going to do with the beds. So are we going to have raised beds like on my plots over there, or are we going to leave it a little bit more natural and try and use as much space as possible? Again, we're waiting to collect the greenhouse for that corner. It should fit perfectly, we just haven't figured out how we're going to get it down here yet. So we shall crack on. Plenty more bags of manure to put on, so we'll keep cracking. So guys, hopefully you're enjoying that, and again showing you where we go. It's the boring stuff at the minute in the winter, but we still have some produce on here, so you will have seen that we still have some sprouts on. We still have some cabbage hopefully coming through. We have had some cauliflowers off, and we're waiting to get some potatoes out of the ground. I'm not sure if we should have got them out of the ground as of yet, so still things to do. If you're enjoying the content, give us a follow. It is near Christmas now, so hopefully if you don't come back before then, have a great Christmas, and we'll see you after in the new year, and we'll see what we're doing down here on the allotment.